Welcome back to another episode of the podcast. I'm Mike,
I'm Duran.
and we got a special guest in here, Nathan.
Hey.
And we're going to jump right into it with the question. So, this is going to be part 3. What's the craziest work situation you've been in?
So you
Okay, so it was going as a regular work day. And then I'm starting to notice that everybody's like not doing stuff at the same time. I was wondering, is there some meeting I didn't know about? No. Dude was having a heart attack.
At work?
Yeah.
What was he doing when he had a like? Was he just walking and had a heart attack and nobody?
I say heart attack, but it's not definitive. Like, I never heard like what actually happened to this dude. But I'm assuming heart attack or stroke because he was a black guy, probably mid-40s, that ate a lot of barbecue. So I'm assuming the cholesterol.
You messing up my diet right now. No, okay. So, did he come back to work?
No.
Did he survive?
So here's the thing. Paramedics were doing CPR on him for like 10, 15 minutes. They pulled him out on a stretcher with a faint pulse. And then the next day I come in and I'm talking to like, not my boss, but like lead man about it. Just find out what happened because he normally knows. And he said, well, when family came in, they said they were going to do the autopsy to get the... Yeah.
Whoa.
I was stopped. I was like, wait, autopsy? He's like, yeah. He died within an hour of leaving.
That's crazy.
R.I.P. my boy. I don't even know who he is.
Like,
but
I just felt like he just stopped working. Do people just stop working?
I don't know.
Like,
next time we eat barbecue, we're gonna have to.
Everyone was like stopped and watching. Okay.
And you just working.
And this is how I know I'm going straight to hell. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. I'm sitting in my head going, damn, dude, why you gotta work him so hard? You don't gotta work him to death.
Yo, no pun intended, because he didn't survive.
Right?
Well, technically, he didn't work him to death. He worked him to near death.
And
that just happened later.
Yeah,
he was alive when he left the building.
It's like you can't wake up dead because when you went to sleep, you was alive, right? But then when you woke up,
man,
we're not going into that one.
I was just saying.
I had a situation where one of my coworkers came to me with part of his finger. We worked at a grocery store, so we're like, you're not in produce, you're not. How the hell did you chop the finger? So we get a delivery, and so we unloading the truck, and I got the electric power jack, so I'm unloading and putting everything up. We finish up, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna run these over to the freezer, the ice cream and all of that stuff. I'm like, all right. So he takes the power jack, he's running it over to the freezer. I'm starting to break down everything and put it where it needs to go. And about 15 minutes go by, he comes back with his hand, like he was wearing gloves, but he has his hand outside the glove, but it's wrapped around his hand. And he go, as calm as possible, literally, he goes, hey, bro, I think I effed up. I said, what happened? Bro, they gonna make me take a drug test and I ain't gonna pass it. And I said, what happened? Like, you worried about a drug test? He goes, man, I was using the power jack, and between the door and the power jack, the finger, it just ripped off the tip end. And I said, what? He just casually pulls it out the glove and shows, and I just see the bone sticking out. Like, I go, oh shit, wrap that up. Let's go find the manager. Then as we're walking to the manager, like I'm power walking, he's just chill, walking like it's nothing. Then I remember, I'm like, bro, where's your finger at? And he go, oh, it's still in the glove. Bruh was walking around with his finger in the glove, with the glove wrapped around him. So we took him to the manager's office, and I was like, explain that to her. I gotta run and go get you some ice. So I went and got him some ice. When I came back, she's like, can you take him to the hospital? And I'm like, yeah, let's go.
Well, you doing a lot right now. at
Hey,
this
I got
point.
off work early that day. It was like 8 o'clock. I was supposed to be there till 11. I got home at 9:30. I drove him to Providence, dropped him off, went in with him for a bit. They were like, yeah, like all of this stuff. But then when the people got their drug test, he was looking for you. They needed to stand there and watch him. So he didn't get fired. They put him in a drug rehab.
I mean,
Marijuana.
we all got sent home early. Like
Did-
they
did you-
sent everyone home.
I would have stayed home. Y'all just witnessed a man.
Somebody
Wait,
died.
But wait, that's not the end of the story. The next morning when I came in, the box that I'm running has this on it. I'm gonna have you read it because it's just bad taste.
What does it say? Do not touch evidence.
Oh, so much worse. So much worse.
All-in-one support for a healthier tomorrow. If that's not ironic.
Right?
And they have like the perfect timing when to post that.
Right? And like, I can't.
That was motivation for y'all to not walk down the road that this man did because you're not going to come back.
We
I mean-
lost one. We can't afford another.
Tell me you have ADHD without telling me you have ADHD. In my head, I'm going, so does that count as a lost time work incident, or is that just voluntary termination?
Do y'all have the signs up that say like 462
Yes.
days?
That's
Did y'all
why
have
I'm
to
wondering.
restart? Did y'all have to restart on that?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Wait, when did this happen?
Wednesday.
Oh, that was recent.
Oh, damn.
That's crazy.
Now I feel kind of bad. Yeah, there's a special spot in hell for you.
Hey, you
I was
gotta
thinking
let
this happened like a year ago or something.
now you got to let that cook, bro. It ain't even done marinating.
He ain't even
No.
done marinating.
Literally.
He's still he's still at the funeral home waiting.
That's crazy. Was he heavy set?
No.
So we got 3 different body types here. Was this 1, 2, or 3?
He was about my height, but more athletic than him.
I don't know how to take
Well,
that.
damn. Way to call me fat. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, same amount of muscle, less fat.
Okay.
Okay. There we
More
go.
athletic.
That's crazy though. I don't think if I saw somebody like die on the job or knew they died after something happened on the job,
This dude couldn't have been past like mid-40s.
That's crazy.
Like, if I remember right, I think he's only like 6 to 8 years older than me. I'm 31.
does that make you think differently about everything?
Oh no, I'm white.
That's fair.
That changes a lot actually. Duran, you got any other crazy work stories?
I mean, that
Oh.
and like all the men in my family live an insane amount of time.
You're not eating barbecue every day.
I don't know what I'm eating every day.
I would think barbecue would be the healthier of a choice than what he could eat. Like it's grilled. Unless he's loading it up with sauce.
Red meat gives you cholesterol.
Just because it's barbecue don't mean it could be chicken. It could be
Yeah, but the
turkey.
way barbecue smoked meat is rendered, it has a high cholesterol content.
Well, stuff me and call me a turkey. Because I'm going to still eat my barbecue.
Is this not common knowledge?
I mean, it's common knowledge, but I think what he's saying is that we're still going to eat it.
Well, yeah.
All right, so basically, do you want to pass to the barbecue or the cookout or not?
No.
That's crazy.
A cookout will change your life. But we getting too far Off topic, Duran. You supposed to have your crazy work story.
Kind of hard to top of that, dude.
It is actually. I probably wouldn't have told my story if he would have said that it was Wednesday.
I mean, literally, we are on top
As
of the
this
dead
dude is getting chest compressions, I'm like, should I just go back to work?
Yeah, like what are we supposed to do at this point?
Yeah. Meanwhile, and I work with 2 Hispanic ladies. I say Hispanic because one's from Venezuela, the other one's from Colombia. And one of them is bawling their eyes out, and the other one is like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, it doesn't affect you. Like, you don't know this dude.
Yeah, but it still plays something in your head when you see somebody like die in front of you.
Okay, to be fair, at the time, heart attacks to me aren't always deadly, and they were still working on him.
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought he was gonna pull out, like pull ahead.
You heard he got a pulse, and you're like, oh, he'll be fine.
As long as the paramedics are still working, I'm like, all right, he's getting to the hospital. They should, like, more likely than not, he's gonna survive. Because again, like I said, he was an athletic build.
And they just sent y'all home right after that.
Yeah, it
Just
was
stop for the day, put everything.
It was like
up.
20 minutes before lunch.
You know what's crazy? I feel like that idea you just explained tells everybody who's going to listen to this podcast that you don't watch Grey's Anatomy. Because that is not how that story
Nobody
ends.
survives on Grey's Anatomy.
Nobody. It'd be the happiest moment ever. And
Okay,
5
my
minutes
grandpa
later,
that's like mid 80s has a heart murmur. He's had at least one heart attack. And dude's still going fine. Like, this is my experience.
I will say everybody that I know who's had a heart attack has survived. Thankfully.
Mhm.
So
Right.
we're
So
on
like
the-
in my
we're
head
on
I'm
the
going,
winning side.
It's a good episode that he lived. But the next episode, that guy who was at the factory did not live.
Man, you are really into this Grey's Anatomy heart attack. You really trying to get out of telling your work story.
I'm not. He's just elaborating.
like, I'm repeating, we don't know what it was. That's why the family's getting an autopsy.
That's crazy.
Because no one said heart attack or anything. I was just assuming.
You just knew he was on the ground. Ambulance is there. They're working on
Yeah.
it. Hey, I hope they figure out what it is.
Yeah. And in all seriousness, though, rest in peace, random pass out guy. So my story is short and brief. So I used to work at Kmart, right? And there was the guy who did photos. No, it was a chick who did photos, and then the guy who did security. So one day, our GM came down and checked on everybody. So we just chilling. The front is cool, the back is cool, and we noticed. He said, "Hey, where's the security dude at?" I was like, "Oh no, now that you mentioned it, I haven't seen him." And they was like, "Hey, where's the photography lady at?" I was like, "Oh no."
Oh, man.
Next thing you know, we all heading back to the security office. Like, let's look on the camera. They probably just went outside, we're going on break. And we open the door, and this dude is full blown knocking this chick boots all the way off. And our GM is looking at us, and we looking at him, and I'm like, yeah, I got some stuff to go stock back in HBA, so I'm gonna go do that, and y'all can finish this.
That's immediate termination, right?
Like, he closed the door so fast and shut everybody out, but they both did lose their jobs.
That's a media connection.
And I mean, like, this guy is built like what's famous dude who passed away?
Oh no,
Kimbo Slice.
But I hope when you say build, I hope you're meaning like upper body.
I mean, I wasn't trying to look down there. He's pretty dark, and it was dark in there.
All right. on that note, y'all let us know. Part 3, craziest stories you've had at work. Like, comment, subscribe, share. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Peace.